News at 8 on Remote TV. I am Atala Emide. First, the headlines. Federal government inaugurates second batch of vaccine August 16. APC governors urge doctors to suspend strike. Our administration will formulate policies, says Prince Dapo Odusi. Oshibajo urges support for MSMEs after inaugural lecture about Park University. FAEC organizes free GCE tutorial for O-level candidates in Sagamu. Messi's father tells Spanish media his son is joining PSG. I don't mind if my girl messes with another man, Michael. Bono Boy, Femi Kuti, Ed Sheeran to perform at the Global Citizen Live concert in Lagos, New York City, and Paris.
Asampete, it don't land DT money don't land gidigba. The Ogbonge company where they import, where they sell original ABF board, MBF board, and all them accessories. Where they sell screw machine, circular saw, tapings, screw pin, bed lock, and pipes, and all other accessories. They boku where they last well. For DT money, we they sell land, we they build house, and also we they do estate management. All our customers they talk say DT money na number one. We dey for shop 2, Onigbepa Road, Sagamu, Ogun State. Our telephone number na 081-685-30919. Or you fit call us also for 0808-624-5229. Our email na fatugashewolabi19@gmail.com. DT Money Innovations Limited. Quality and affordability.
On top stories today, federal government to inaugurate second batch of vaccine August 16th. The federal government says the country inaugurates the second batch of COVID-19 vaccine on August 16th, which will help Nigerians battle the third wave of infection. The Minister of Health, Dr. Sagamu, said this at the weekly ministerial briefing on the updates of COVID-19 pandemic on Monday in Abuja. Nuri said the COVID-19 pandemic had not done too much havoc in the country, rather than the major challenge in the country was the Delta variant. Nuri said the federal government has approved 6 vaccines, which are Gamaleya, Moderna, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, and Covishield. The minister said the only eligible populations from 18 and above would be vaccinated. According to him, the country is not only trying to get vaccines, but to be producers of the vaccines. NRA said the relevant agencies were carrying out their duty as expected to ensure the country was safe. He said Nigeria was working hard to ensure that the country was safe, adding with 125 treatment centers and only 8% had been occupied. Still on top stories, APC governors urge doctors to suspend strike. The Progressive Governors Forum has called on members of the National Association of Resident Doctors (NAD) to suspend their ongoing strike action. The forum, led by Kebbi State Governor Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, argued that their position was in tandem with the call by the federal government through the Minister of Labour, Dr. Chris Negi, for the immediate suspension of the strike to allow negotiations to continue. The forum, in a statement, further threw its weight behind the initiative of the Nigerian Governor Forum aimed at addressing the doctors' grievances, noting that most of the grievances of the resident doctors are with state governments. The forum appealed to the resident doctors to negotiate with individual state governments, and issues affecting the resident doctors and federal establishments should be negotiated with the relevant structures of the federal government. The forum further reviewed progress made by the APC caretaker and extraordinary convention planning committee in the effort to rebuild structures of the party at all levels, and commend members of the caretaker committee led by the governor, Myanmar Labuni, for the successful conduct of the World Congress across the country. On state news, our administration will formulate policies, says Dapo Odusi. A speech was delivered by Prince Dapo Odusi, Chairman Remo North Local Government, Ogun State, at the grand finale of the 35th Oderemo Lafashe Day celebration on Saturday, August 7th, at the Alaye Ode of Oderemo Palace. The new administration in Remo North Local Government, Ogun State, is going to be inclusive, transparent, accountable, fair, just, equitable, obey the law, provide good governance, and be financially prudent in project execution across the board. Our administration will formulate policies, initiate and implement programs that are people-friendly, as may be stated as the expected functions at the local government administration in Nigeria, he said.
The new administration in Remo local government of the state is going to be increased. Transparent, accountability, fair, justice, equitable, obey the rule of law, provide good governance, and be financially prudent in project execution across. Our administration will formulate policies, initiate and implement programs that are people-friendly, as may be stated as the expected functions of the local government administration in Nigeria. Your Royal Highness, at this juncture, I would like to remind us and also to inform our disciplinary friends and guests that have traveled far and wide to come and celebrate with us at the 35th African Day Celebration 2021 here in Odelemo. Lemon local government of the state of numerous and multiple achievements of His Excellency Prince Executive Governor of Ogun State for 20 years in office. Education, school constructions. In what happened in popular times, the yellow roof revolution. The Ogun State government within the past 2 years has embarked on a massive overhaul of the face of education in the state. Structure erected in different schools across the state.
Oshibajo urges support for MSMEs after inaugural lecture at Babcock University. Professor Oshibajo on Monday, August 9, 2021, at Babcock University, Ileshorim, Ogun State, where he was a special guest of honor at the university's 33rd inaugural lecture titled "From the Small Business to the Big Business: A Future with Little Hope," delivered by Professor Oluseyi Oduyoye. Earlier in the lecture, Professor Oduyoye, who attended Igbobi College, Yaba, Lagos, at the same time with the Vice President Oshibajo, said while there was much to be done in the MSME space to achieve the desired objectives, issues around integrity in the conduct of small businesses has to be addressed as well. He submitted that the lack of integrity is among factors militating against the growth of small businesses in the country. He urged aspiring small business owners who have the ambition of becoming big players in the future to take note that the qualities of integrity and customer satisfaction are key to success of any business. Professor Oduyoye, a professor of business administration, further stated as the significance of MSMEs as the economy of the nations. It's noteworthy that the financing gap for the sector in many developing countries is a militating factor for growth, hence the need for government, particularly the federal government, to give more financial assistance to small businesses. Finally, in the state news, FAEC organizes free GCE tutorial for O-level candidates in Sagamu. The FAEC Educational Foundation has organized a 2-month free intensive coaching classes for intending students that are about to sit for the General Certificate of Education Examinations (GCE) 2021 in Sagamu local government. Honorable Mrs. Efuwape Fumlayo, the Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development in Ogun State, had through her NGO put this goal in place to benefit the exam candidates. She therefore employs parents to give their children this unique opportunity to participate in these free tutorial classes so that they can be fully prepared for the upcoming examination and also come out with an enhancing degree and certificate. The coaching classes is set for the 9th of August to 9th of October from 3:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. at the Methodist Comprehensive College, Ojoko, Sagamu, Ogun State. All major subjects is inclusive for both science, commercial, and arts students. On sports news, Messi's father tells Spanish media his son is joining PSG. Messi's father told Spanish media on Tuesday that his son will join PSG. Asked by the reporters at Barcelona's El Prat airport if the Argentine star would later on Tuesday sign with the French club, his father, who is also the player's agent, said yes. His father was surrounded by journalists when he arrived at the airport shortly before his son to catch his flight to Paris. PSG has spent the last few days trying to finalize the agreement to sign Messi following his departure from Barcelona, the club he has represented for the old 17-year professional career so far. Messi considered at a tearful farewell news conference in Barcelona on Sunday that joining PSG was only a possibility. Asked if the player was sad to be leaving Barcelona, his father said, "Did you just see him?" When asked whose fault it was that 6-time Ballon d'Or winner was leaving the Catalan side, he said, "Ask the club." On entertainment news, I don't mind if my girl messes with another Michael. Big Brother Naija housemate Michael, in a chat with Jackie B, said he does not mind sharing his girlfriend with another man. Narrating his relationship experience with Jackie B, the new housemate opened that the ladies are naturally attracted to him and vice versa. He said, "I was trying the relationship for 2 years from 2010 to 2012. Met her in California. She was cool. We weren't just compatible. Half of the relationship was early excitement. I didn't cheat when I was with her. Getting girls is nothing to me. Girls are attracted to me as I'm attracted to them. It's all about compatibility. I've learned not to force anything. Couples shouldn't make their life about each other. Find a middle ground and have your own thing going on. If you're a caring person, do it because you are indeed a caring person. It wasn't a nasty breakup with her. My long relationship is ahead of me. I don't mind if my girl messes with another man. If she's not my wife, it's her life." Still on entertainment news, Burna Boy, Femi Kuti, and ensuring to perform at the Global Citizen Live concert in Lagos, New York City, and Paris. Burna Boy, Femi Kuti, and Ed Sheeran are among the stars set to perform at the Global Citizen Live event in Lagos, Nigeria, as well as festivals in Paris, France, and New York City, USA on September 25. International advocacy organization Global Citizen announced the lineup for the concert, which seeks to raise awareness about climate change, poverty, and vaccines distribution. New York, Paris, and Lagos are the first cities to be announced for the Global Citizen Live, which will run for 24 hours and be screened around the world via TV stations and social media. Across 6 continents, artists will help rally citizens in demanding the government, major corporations, and philanthropists work together to defend the planet and defeat poverty, Global Citizen said in a statement. And that's on the news at 8 Oromo TV. For more news updates, you can follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Official Oromo TV. You can also check out our website www.remotv.com.ng. I am Ajala Iridi. Good night.